Of all the money that e'er I have, I spent it in good company, and all the harm I've ever done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the parting glass, good night and joy be to you all. Of all the comrades that e'er I had, they're sorry for my going away, and all the sweethearts e'er I have, they wish me one more day to stay. And since it fell into my lot that I should rise and you should not, I gently rise and softly call, good night and joy be to you all. So fill to me the parting glass, good night and joy be to you all.
That was only gorgeous, Katie, love. You'll be a famous singer one of these days, you know, and you can tell them all that you started your singing career here in Murphy's Lounge.
Well, miss, it's about time you were going home.
Oh, Dad!
Don't mind your Dad. Your mother will be rearing up on me if I keep you in the pub too long.
All right, Dad. The cigarette smoke will only damage my voice anyway.
We wouldn't want that now at all, would we? Tell your mother I won't be long.
All right, Dad. Bye, Mr. Murphy.
Cheers, your fine voice there, Katie girl. I tell you something, lads, a voice like that is wearing a rocking horse shit. She got off from our side of the family, you know. The good looks and all. What do you think?
I think you're a hard case, all right, coming in here at 3:30 on a Saturday afternoon, and you have langers with it.
Murphy boy, I'll be sober tomorrow, and you'll still be ugly. Now give us a pint there like a good boy.
Your slate is full here, Desi boy. It'll have to be cash.
What are you trying to say to me, Murphy? Did I have no money, is it? You can't be saying things like that about a fella. He said a solicitor on you. No money. Francie, I've no money, boy.
It's a great country, all right, isn't it? Here we are, been told to tighten our belts from the powers that be, and Langer's drunk on a Saturday.
I'll make it up to you, Francie. I promise you that one.
What can I get you, miss?
A whiskey, please.
How you doing? Lovely weather, isn't it?
Would you like some water in your whiskey, miss?
There's enough water in that already, if you know what I mean.
No, Desi. You might be used to that sort of thing in the fleet that you normally frequent. But this establishment sells nothing but the best quality brew. This way we try to attract a better class of customer, like this lady here. Now, would you ever let her finish her drink in peace?
Actually, I'm an officer from the Customs and Excise. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to furnish me with a measure of all the spirits you stock here.
Customs and Excise? Is this because of what that idiot here said about the whiskey?
Not at all, Mr. Murphy. I'm sure the gentleman was just trying to be humorous. We're doing a spot check on all the pubs in your area. You're obliged to cooperate fully with me.
So you want a measure of every sort? That's an awful lot of drink to be handing out without getting paid for it.
The procedure is, I'll place each sample in a container. The container is then sealed in your presence and sent off to the lab to verify the proof of the alcohol. If everything's fine, you'll be reimbursed fully from the department. Just think of it as the government having a drink on the slate.
You want to tell the government to keep checking themselves, girl? Looks to me like there's one rule for them and another rule for the ordinary working man like us.
Well, we would be working men if we weren't on the dole, you understand?
Well, I hope that things pick up for you. I'm sure that you'll both find employment quite soon.
I could do your job, you know. And I wouldn't need any fancy labs either. No. This is a well-trained tongue.
You see, relax a minute there. Are you trying to tell me that the government will reimburse me for the drink?
I'm sure that everything is above board, Mr. Murphy. And as soon as the lab verifies that, you're going to receive a cheque for the total cost of the alcohol. I must apologise again for the inconvenience, but I'm sure you understand. These things, they have to be done.
All right, where do we start? So,
Right, we start with the whiskies, sample of each brand. We'll have the brandies, the vodkas and the gins.
is everything all right, miss?
I seem to have mislaid my seal.
A seal, is it? What would that look like?
It's in a long black box. I would have heard it fall, surely. I must have left it in the last premises that I visited. I'll just pop over and get it. I won't be a minute. I'm terribly sorry to have to inform you, Mr. Murphy, but I seem to have mislaid my seal.
Right. So what happens next, missy?
Well, I'll have to come back another day. The labs won't accept the containers unless they're sealed.
And tell me, what am I supposed to do with all that drink? I mean, who's going to pay for it now, like?
Don't worry about that now, Mr. Murphy. In a case like this, I can write you a cheque for the total cost of the alcohol, right here and now.
Oh, well, that'll be £31 and 44 pence, so.
I must apologise again for the inconvenience. Good day, gentlemen.
See you around, girl. Say hello to the Taoiseach for us.
Would you credit that, lads? Is there anyone of the country is on its knees?
Never mind the country, no, well, Murphy, boy. What we want to know is, what are you going to do with all that drink?
You're hardly going to pour it back into the bottle, are you?
No, that wouldn't be a very sanitary thing to do.
You draw the health inspectors on you next.
We know you're after being paid for it.
Sláinte, lads. These are on Charlie.
Sláinte you.
Right.
Do you know something, Francie? There's some fierce, careless people working inside the civil service these days.
It's a great country, do you know that? A great fucking country.
Come on, boys, and you'll see lads and lasses in their glee. Evergreen bowers would make your heart thrill. The boys, they will not harm you. The girls, they all will charm you. Here's up from all, says the boys of Fairhill. Come on, boys, and have a drink of Thahi's wellspring water. Though you are dry, you are welcome here still. 'Tis better than a Guinness's or J.J. Murphy's porter. That has been proved by the boys of Fairhill. Now come on, boys, round by Granabrar, 'tis there you see the fields so green. The sun shines in splendour, the lark sweetly sings. Thousands come from o'er the foam, just to kiss down Blarney Stone. You can view it alone from the groves of Fairhill.